This is the one space where I can speak freely, without any burden on my mind, to perform, to meet expectations, or to please anyone. Here, I can simply speak my heart out. I've been thinking about how this podcast came to be. Honestly, I jumped into it just days after discovering the idea. No preparation, no investment, no research. I've stopped chasing perfection. I just wanted to begin. I'll make it perfect later. In that sense, I've come a long way. Starting new things doesn't feel daunting anymore. So, without further ado, let's begin today's topic, taking the first steps. Now that you have started to feel bored, staying in the same place, thinking about how you have wasted your life, time, effort, or emotions, you would, at some point, want to get up and do something, to start off with something new. You will have so much of potential energy stored within you after a period of such inactivity that you will immediately see a burst of productivity and creative potential that you didn't know you had. You might find yourself painting multiple canvases, writing pages of poetry, or coding late into the night. The surge of productivity feels almost miraculous. Some channel this energy into rebuilding themselves, losing weight, gaining strength, running longer distances, or going through a spiritual journey. Whatever your chosen path is, just begin. Because once you see growth, even in one small corner of your life, everything else begins to move forward. Life starts to feel worth living again. A part of this sudden burst of activity would be redemption. After each traumatic event in our lives, maybe a breakup, a loss of someone close to our lives, a failure in some venture that we were pursuing, a part of us is lost. This lost part makes us feel empty and hollow inside for a long time. Things that once brought you joy now feel hollow. You avoid crowds, you prefer silence, and seek solitude, refraining from any kind of company. For solitude will feel a closer friend to you than people who will ask questions which you do not want to confront. Not at this moment, at least. But redemption is your way of reclaiming that lost part, or at least honoring it. The lost time, effort, and mental being that could never be won back. You run ahead to fill that hollow space within you, to rebuild what was broken. And that's how it should be. You'll never be your old self again, but that's not a tragedy. If we don't move forward, we remain trapped in a single frozen moment, stagnant, lifeless. By moving ahead, we become new, better, stronger, weathered warriors ready for new battles and challenges ahead. And you will become better. Trust me, you just have to wait it out. After recovery, people might tell you, you've changed. Smile when they do. That change is growth. It's the proof that you survived. Look back once in a while at how far you have come and be kind to the person you once were. You did it all alone, and that's something to be proud of. Because at the end of the day, it's just us and the chemicals inside our heads. There's no God, no hero, no savior coming to rescue us. That task is ours entirely. So rise up, dear brother. Rise up, dear sister. We have much to do. A small suggestion from the previous episode. When you hit rock bottom, you might be tempted to numb the pain through self harm, through substances, through anything that helps you forget. But don't take the easy way out. Endure it. Let the fire forge you, because weapons aren't made in comfort, they're born in furnaces. Choose the harder path, the one that hurts but transforms. A small request to those who have made it through: be kind to others who are still fighting. Be a patient listener. You don't have to advise or compare, just listen. Sometimes your silent presence can ease the pressure inside someone else's heart. And in that small emptiness you help create, the seeds of healing and creativity begin to grow. Before I conclude, I just want to speak my mind. I used to dream of doing great things, of being immortal, of leaving a mark that time couldn't erase, of being remembered forever. Now I know that I may not do much, so I write stories, I create, and maybe something that I leave behind will outlive me. In those stories, I live the lives I can't live in this one. Thank you for listening.